Most people doesn't fail because they lack motivation. They fail because they were too long before starting. And usually, the reason is simple. They want things to be perfect before they move. Welcome to my channel. In the last video, I mentioned something that deserves a deeper conversation. Today, I want to talk about how perfectionism doesn't protect you, it slows you down. Perfectionism often looks like a strength. It can look like discipline, like high standards, like intelligence, but very often it's something else. Sometimes perfectionism isn't only about quality, it's also a way of staying within what feels comfortable. So instead of moving forward, we adjust, refine, rethink again and again. The problem is not wanting things to go well. Doing things well matters. The problem is believing that clarity must come before action. Because in real life, clarity almost never comes first. It appears while you move, while you try, while you adjust. But if you wait for perfect conditions, you stay exactly where you are. Perfectionism doesn't reduce mistakes. It reduces movement. And when movement stops, progress stops with it. If you recognize yourself in this, it's more common than you think. It's often a sign that you care, that you want to do things right. But there is something we rarely accept. Most meaningful paths begin before we feel ready, before we feel confident, before everything is clear. We often wait for clarity before acting. But in reality, clarity comes through action. You don't move because things are clear. Things become clear because you move. Small steps, imperfect steps, sometimes uncertain steps, but steps. Waiting for perfection is like standing at the shore, waiting for the ocean to become completely still before swimming. It never happens. There will always be movement, uncertainty, discomfort. And that's not a sign to stop. It's simply a normal part of progress. You don't need perfect conditions. If you've been waiting, maybe it's not a sign to prepare more. It's simply a sign to begin before everything makes sense. Progress rarely looks perfect, but it moves your life forward. If this resonates with you, feel free to subscribe. See you in the next video.